What if I told you that the whole world is a theater and it's an actor-based reality?
Well, I'd probably say, hello Barney, and welcome back to my channel, you dick.
Go nuts on my nuts. I tell them
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Playing a Blinder. I'm the Creaky Blinder, and today we're going to be looking at friend of the channel, Barnabas Nagy. I got corrected a lot the last time I looked at Barney, but I'm not going to let that stop me. So let's have a look and see what this nut job is talking about today.
What if I told you that the whole world is a theater and it's an actor-based reality? All of the politicians, celebrities, musicians are actors.
I'd say I'm not really that surprised because celebrity, actor, it's not that much of a stretch. But please, do go on.
Well, let's investigate.
Oh, I see you're still doing the hat thing, Barney. Well, I'm not joining you tonight because I'm already boiling hot. The lights and the computer, and I've even got a fan, and I'm boiling.
Christoph, let me ask you, why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the true nature of his world until now?
Really, the Truman Show again? You flat earthers do realise that the Truman Show is a movie. It doesn't represent real life. Didn't I mention that Barney is a flat earther as well?
Let's start with Nelson Mandela because that's where I left off when I talked about him in my video about the Mandela.
Hello Barney.
He's one of the great examples of a politician that is listed on the IMDb, the Internet Movie Database. That's the abbreviation for. And you can find all the movies and all the actors here, including Nelson Mandela, and he was acting the role of a politician on the news.
Oh, Barney. Nelson Mandela is on IMDb because he did have a couple of acting roles, very small roles mind you. One in 2013, which was for a short film called We Are Strong Together, which was a UNICEF project, and one in 1992, where he played a Soweto school teacher in the Malcolm X film. So, yeah, he probably should be on IMDb, but that most certainly doesn't mean he was playing the part of being a politician.
Let's continue our search and go to present day Donald Trump. As you can see, he's also listed under IMDb. He's a producer, actor, and soundtrack. And we can go down to his filmography as an actor, movies that he have been acting in. It's quite a list.
You do realize that Donald Trump wasn't born President of the United States, Barney, don't you? He did have a career prior to becoming the president, and he had many TV shows, so obviously he's going to be on IMDb. Yeah, dumbass.
Let's go further in our search. Here is Barack Obama, and of course he is an actress and a producer as well. George W. Bush, camera and electrical department. You can't make this stuff up, honestly.
Well, you seem to be doing a pretty good job about it, Barney, me old China teapot. And you know, if you look at Barnabas's YouTube page, why aeroplane seats are missing, depopulation, aeroplanes stop in mid-air, undeniable proof, jet plane speed, hoax, airplanes levitate slowly. And the funny thing is, I remember a couple of months ago, Barney got all butthurt, and all his YouTube, I had to go back a couple of months to find this video because all his YouTube videos now were between 1.5 and 3.5 minutes long, because he's got a website now, a paid website, because why would anybody want to give the truth away for free? How's that working out for you, Barney?
Actor, soundtrack, and he played the 43rd President of the United States of America.
But it doesn't say he played, jump cut, the 43rd President of America, does it, Barnabas? It says he was the 43rd President of America. But unfortunately, you being completely stupid, you've come to the conclusion that if somebody's on IMDb, everything about them relates to being an actor or an entertainer of some sort. And before anyone corrects me down in the comment section, which you all seem to love doing, I know being on IMDb does make you an actor or an entertainer, but it doesn't mean that that's the only thing you've ever been. Because believe it or not, people did have other careers.
Carry on.
Bill Clinton, actor, writer, music department. And it's of course not just America. Here's Nicolas Sarkozy, one of the former presidents in France, and he was a writer and an actor, and he's of course in the club of all the actors, including Clint Eastwood. And if you want to go back more in time, here's Adolf Hitler.
Whoa, we'll have no talk of that guy on this channel. It's got demonetization written all over it. But you're being completely disingenuous, Barnabas Nagy, because if you scroll down his IMDb page, it's all crediting documentaries made about him. So whilst he featured in them, he clearly wasn't involved in the making of them. So he's listed on IMDb because he's been featured on TV. You name me one high-profile politician, celebrity, actor, singer that hasn't been featured on a television program. So by default, they will end up on IMDb.
Now, if you remember, I talked about Morgan Freeman and his similarity to Nelson Mandela. And obviously Morgan Freeman is an actor, producer and soundtrack.
Anyone else feel uncomfortable? How are they similar?
But if I'm already talking about Morgan Freeman, let's talk about Jimi Hendrix as well, who worked in the music department and worked as a composer, but again he's an actor on IMDb.
Oh, come on! It doesn't even say he's an actor. He's on IMDb because he was a musician. It's Jimi Hendrix!
And we can see people suggesting that Jimi Hendrix is actually Morgan Freeman.
What?
But then I put these two images together in my editor and looked at it closer, and if you look at the teeth, you can see that Jimi Hendrix have quite a good teeth structure here. So first of all, his frontal teeth are wider, look at this, wider than Morgan Freeman's. He also has like a nice line of teeth, whereas Morgan Freeman would need some braces.
Is he really sitting there analysing a picture of Morgan Freeman and Jimi Hendrix and comparing teeth? Just look at the pictures. It's not the same person. Barney, come on.
I would have understood that Jimi Hendrix, when he was younger, he had jammed teeth, and then later on they would have corrected it with braces and became Morgan Freeman. Totally would make sense, but not the other way around. If this guy had perfect teeth, then how would they jam their teeth like this? Unless of course they pulled all of the teeth of Jimi Hendrix out and they use a dental prosthesis for Mr. Morgan Freeman. But considering that Jimi Hendrix died in 1970 and Morgan Freeman started his TV and movie career in 1971, I must say this is very, very suspicious, and it could really be that they are the same person. It's just that Morgan Freeman has a dental prosthesis. That's the only explanation I can find.
Very suspicious indeed, Barnabas. Do you even listen to yourself? It's very suspicious. And they could still be the same person. Just look at the pictures. They don't even look remotely similar.
Here's another article from Ranker.
What do you call me?
From Ranker.
Ranker. Sorry.
50 celebrities who look exactly like people from history. Obviously Eddie Murphy and another gentleman from the past who looks exactly the same. Jennifer Lawrence and Zubaida Parvat, they look exactly the same. Matt Damon and a Soviet fighter pilot. Jack Black, Conan O'Brien and someone from the Civil War. Bob Gregory and Sylvester Stallone. Justin Timberlake and an old criminal. John Travolta, Mesut Ozil and Mr. Ferrari. Leonardo DiCaprio, obviously another tranny. Zuckerberg and Philip IV look exactly the same. Eminem, Sacha Baron Cohen and Stalin.
Sacha Baron Cohen. Okay. So this guy is saying that Stalin looked like Borat. It's nice.
I want to go back to this Zach guy because he played in Hangover and he was very, very keen on his Louis Vuitton bag. I wonder why. Were they giving out a hint? I think they did. And of course some people say this is a Mandela effect, or this is time travel, or this is reincarnation. And I mean, I don't know exactly which one it is, but I think it's just an actor-based reality. These people are just recycled, reused again and again.
They're not recycled. They're not time travelers. When you went onto this website originally, Barnabas, you showed that they are doppelgangers. And apparently everybody's got one. Right, I don't want to over-Barneyfy you, because he has been on the channel before, so I think we'll call this one done. If it's your first time here, don't forget to give the video a like, hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications. Thank you as always to my Patreons, who will be listed down in the video description. And I will see you all next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.